Howdy everyone, Podger here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video I wanted to talk about a kind of new meta team on the scene. It's called the Bomb Defusal Squad, and it's very effective against the Bomb Squad. This team was brought to me by Taxar, one of my close friends within the game. I used it in the tournament last week and it worked very well. Obviously there are, small things with the team where it can all go wrong, but most teams have that these days. The team is built from Azariel, just a really good healer still. She keeps people alive. You can't really argue with that. You've got Zart. What we want here is his reduction of speed on the enemy and his evasion, really good. And he has that backup heal, though it's not resurrect. Sorry, even though it's not permanent, it can still get you out of a tricky situation. We've got Rock. We want his team stun, and we've got Succubus for her silence. Damage really good as well. And we've got Mirrodin for his stun. Now, his stun isn't as good as Rock, but still pretty decent. And he's got his AoE passive and his AoE ability, still really good. If anyone could be swapped out on this team, it probably could be Mirrodin, but he does work really well on the team. And it's good to finally get some characters that, don't normally get used into battle. What I like about this team as well, it's using Rock and Succubus. Those two were kind of getting pushed out a bit, especially with Mabe and Cage being so dominant. But seeing them in a team again is really good. They're really good characters. They always have been. Succubus, in my personal opinion, is still one of the strongest characters as a single unit. Like 3-turn silence for 2 turns with a 3-turn cooldown, I believe it is. It's just ridiculous. But it's good to see that, she isn't as powerful as she used to be. So I have a team, luckily enough, that we can verse. I can show you how to use this team effectively. And yeah, so we'll get straight into it. I will get rid of this. There's our characters. The only one here not really maxed out is Mirrodin, so I could make him a bit stronger, but I'm pretty strapped for silver at the moment, so not going to bother. Alright, let's get into battle. So I'm going to chuck this down to a 2x speed. Obviously, we start the battle off with using our Rock's Freeze. Now, the only thing that can really bum us over here is if we do not freeze the enemy Rock. That can really... we don't want that. So we're going to use Freeze. We get the enemy Rock frozen, which is really good. Now, the AoE comes out, which puts the healer mark on us, and that's where the danger of the Bomb Squad comes on. The bomb does do a lot of damage, but the finisher is the Blood Priest's ability, his AoE ability, which takes everyone down. So we're going to use our evasion skill here and decrease their speed. We're going to use our silence from Succubus. 3 silences, amazing, really good. I really wish I got Priest there, but we didn't, that's fine. We're not going to use our Mirrodin's stun ability here. We're just going to use his AoE ability because half of the characters on the enemy team are still frozen. So it's a bit of a waste of an ability. So we use our AoE here, and then we just auto attack. And now we're not going to use Rock's AoE ability. We just want to use his first special skill. Our plan here is to get, or try and get, Siegfried down as much as we can. So when Blood Priest comes around, his intention is to heal his team and not use the AoE ability. Now, this is really tricky because we're going to get Rock use his ability in a second. So we're going to use AoE. It doesn't really do that much damage. And then the freeze comes out. Blood Priest is probably going to use his AoE, which is fine, still fine. Now we can swap to a different target. What we want to do here is get rid of Blood Mage, because if he uses his anti-heal ability, we can be in a bit of trouble. So we're going to use our Mirrodin's freeze now. We freeze 2 targets, I believe, or 1. We got Siegfried down, which is not great, but better than nothing. We're going to use our AoE ability here. We naturally take Rock out. We haven't even attacked Rock, but all the AoE abilities we've done. Awesome. I'm going to use Azariel's healing abilities here to get us topped off. I'm going to use Zart's healing ability as well. And I'm going to silence, freeze the enemy, and then we're going to work our way over to Soothsayer. Because without the healer mark, Blood Priest is essentially useless. We can take out Mirrodin here because he's already so low. Increase our evasion. There we go. And then we just whittle Priest down. Now, I could try and stall this battle out so we can get a healing ability off from my Azariel, but I doubt it's going to happen. I think we're just going to kill him here. Yeah, we're just going to kill him. But we end the battle on relatively high HP. Really good, especially for tournament where you can just go straight on to the next battle. You know, if you really wanted to waste a healing kit to get... who had the lowest health there? Zar, I think it was. You could, but I wouldn't. Like, that's a pretty solid amount of HP to have entering a battle in tournament. Personally, I found this team to be more successful against the Bomb Squad than the Holy Trinity team, but there are situations where everything can go horribly wrong with that team. Same with the Holy Trinity team. I've had situations when versing the Bomb Squad where things have just fallen apart. I find that to be the case when you're versing a Bomb Squad with a Succubus or a Mabe in it, though I did have a lot of success with this team. I can say that for my 100%. I did fail against one team, and that's because I didn't time out my silences and stuns properly. And yeah, I was just learning the battle back then, but now I'm pretty confident I could use this team successfully within the tournament. Especially with tournament being restricted to 40 battles now, you want to use the most effective teams as possible. So maybe you could tweak with this team and make a more successful version of it. At the moment, it's doing pretty well. But if you are struggling with the Bomb Squad, this is definitely a team you can build to counter that. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, take care of yourself.